Hello YouTube friends. I'm going to do a quick video just showing you one problem I ran into changing the CV joint out on this 2008 Honda Odyssey. Now, this is your CV joint right here. I'm not going to go through all the steps. You check out some of the other videos some of the other guys did, but this is something I didn't see on the other videos. Okay, so everything went fine up until I started pulling the shaft out. Okay, and then the end of the shaft came out. Some of the guys said that you can hit on the end of this shaft right here and drive it out from under the vehicle, and I did that, and what it did was it drove the rubber boot off of the end of the CV joint. You see right there. Okay, so so this black goo ran out. So my advice is to get you a drip pan before you even start that. You see this goo right here. It's just gear lube, but it's nasty. Gets on everything. So about half a cup of that poured out down here at the bottom. Okay, so then you'll notice I've got vice grip. There was nothing to hit on to drive that out of there. Like people say, well, just get a drift pin and drive it out from underneath. Well, so here's the trick. Clamp. If it does come apart like this, and it probably will if you hit against that rubber boot, because it's just got that little retainer there. So clamp your vice grips to it. Right. Let me make sure I got it in the picture. Yeah, you see the vice grips right in the middle of the screen there. All right, and then go in from underneath and hit it with a drift pin, and it just came right out, popped right out. Okay, the other thing is make sure you got a drip pan under there, because look at all the transmission fluid. Probably about a quart of transmission fluid come out. Now these are the things that I, really didn't see anybody telling anybody about. So that's the hardest part, is getting the CV shaft, the inside part out. The front part here, the outside part, came apart really easily. Just hit on that and it slides right out of this splined hub here. So, and this spline hub, this moves out. Check out the other videos. I'm just telling you that the best way I saw to pull that out, a lot of people said pry in here. Get a pry bar in here. I tried it with a small pry bar like that, but it didn't move hardly any. I did use a drift pin, and knocked the outside shaft off of it. The black goo came out, and then I put the vice grips on it. Hit on the vice grips from underneath, going back this way, and it just popped right out. So I'm about to pull that out. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull it out without any more. There it is, right there. All right. Still got plenty of that black stuff up under it, and that's it. And there's what you got to overcome when you're putting it in or taking it out is this little circlip right here. It's spring loaded, and that keeps it from popping out real easy. But it will compress and pop out when you put your vice grips on it. Pound on your vice grips with a drift pin back this way. Can't get a hammer in there. You have to use a drift pin. I use a drift pin about 8 to 10 inches long and about half inch to 5/8 inch in diameter. So you need a bucket to catch all the fluids. You need a drift pin. You're probably going to need vice grips. And you need your car jacked up and blocked up really well. I've got 3 jack stands under here. And I've got wood softener to, because metal on metal will slip. I used to do iron working, and we learned to put softener under it. Now I also laid the tire in and put plenty of blocks under there, so if it fell down, the tire would catch it. And here's another, I don't know if I can get to it. Here's another jack stand under here. 3 jack stands, the tire for safety. Now this jack right here doesn't hold up the car at all. It's just holding up this A-frame there, the arm on the suspension. So jack it up, secure it well, and then the hardest part is popping that shaft out of there. Okay, YouTube, like and subscribe if you will. Have a great day.